Hey there everybody, how you doing today? Welcome back to another Let's Play of 15 minutes or less. Today I am going to be playing The Deed. This is an old RPG Maker style kind of game, so without any further ado, I'm looking forward to it. I'm Rabbit Hat Plays. Let's get into it, shall we? Scotland, November 1945. My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce, and rightful heir to the Dunshill House. I have recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. Part of the reason why I'm also divorced, my wife was going to tell me to not do that. And yes, I know I was going to say divorced instead of discovered, but here we are. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I have decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshill House, which makes this matter more complicated. I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. You know how when you end up skipping a year and you age again to that same age that you once were? I mean, yes, I know it's not physically doing so, but you mentally so. So it's like you have your 48th birthday twice in a row or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy when that happens. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. Tonight is the night. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. I'm pretty sure the bell is just the train telling you that you're almost there. I don't think it's inviting you anywhere, sir. I think you are oversimplifying your statement. Or maybe I think you were standing in a car this whole time. Bloody hell, George. Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens? Used to be the big Jack Willis, sir. He's been dead almost a year now. I do a little here and there. Can't do much on account of my bad back, though. My sister hasn't offered you help, then? Miss Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshill. Quite, sir. I will be very slow at walking behind you. Welcome to the homecoming. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects. Objects are divided into two categories: items of evidence, and you will only be allowed to pick up objects from around the house before dinner commences, so choose wisely. After dinner, you will have the chance to plant an item of evidence if you wish, and then commit the murder. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Okay, so it's a murder mystery game where you're trying to get away with... You're basically playing Clue and hoping that no one else can figure out you're the murderer. Gotcha. Good evening, Mr. Aaron. May I take your coat? Only if I can take your dress. Of course. Yes, take this blasted wet thing off of me. You're new, aren't you? Sophia is my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron. I'm not new, exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you have never visited before. Well, you see, I don't get along with my family. Family and I have not always been on the best terms, as I'm sure you're aware. I may have heard a few things which gave me that impression. I hope that it's all in the past now, at least. You are here now, and I'm sure you are eager to meet with the others. Your father is in the library, on your left, and your mother is in the parlor, which is on your right. Your sister's upstairs in her room, I think. For your help, Sophia. You are very welcome, Master Aaron. So my plan here is I'm going to be kind. I'm going to give just enough information to be like, yes, I'm being truthful, but I am not going to be so dumb as to try and completely pin my stuff to sound like I'm the one. Now, granted, I kind of already done that with telling Sophia that I'm not on the best terms with my family. So I've given motivation. But why would I give someone no motivation? See? Why would I give someone motivation if I am not the one that's going to be if I'm the one that's going to be doing the murdering? It would be strange for me to give motivation in that regard, right? Right. Well, let's continue. I will be in the kitchen preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when dinner is served. Sounds good. Am I allowed to walk? I am allowed to walk while they're walking. Even now, the familiar musty smell of your father's library fills you with dread as you step inside. You have too many bad memories of this room. Well, goodbye, I go. Hello, I'm going back in. I forgot that you have done that. Your father's best friend, a hunting dog named Beastie. The dog looks at you for a moment, then walks away when it realizes you have no food. Oh, what a greedy dog. Get away, boy. That chair is for the dog. I try to talk to you. Hello, father. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it is in a quiet and bitter tone. You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here? To see you, of course, father. Happy birthday. It's obvious why I am here. I want to put all that unpleasantness behind us and wish you a happy 50th birthday. Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day when I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing? Another day to see our bloodline slit its own throat? You know how to make me happy. Move back to Dunstill. Take your proper place and do your damn duty. You have to let me live my own life. I refuse to move back here and suffer your abuse. I will consider it if my sister is put into care. Okay, so try to convince the father to take care of the sister in my stead. And it's kind of the nasty way to go about it. But maybe. If I were to move back to Dunstill, I would have certain expectations. Oh? What? Oh, but this is putting suspicion onto me again. And what expectations would those be? Firstly, I refuse to suffer your daily insults. You will need to learn to be more decent towards me. Secondly, I want my sister to be put into care, where she belongs. I cannot live with her insanity for another day. You would like that, wouldn't you? You obnoxious little shit. Selling out your own blood? Those are my terms. Well, you know what you can do with your terms? The nerve of you! You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously, I didn't give you enough discipline as a child. If you can't be civil, I will take my leave. I can see you are determined to be impossible. I think you had better end this discussion now. You are the impossible one, boy. As always. But I think you're probably right about one thing. This conversation is pointless, and now it's over. Get out of here. Wow. Wow. I mean, this guy wants to put his sister into care, which I don't understand why. What is wrong with his sister? That he disdains his sister so much that he's willing to come back to his house that he left because they were abusing him effectively. What is the purpose behind that? Walking into the pantry, you begin to salivate at the promising scent of roast beef coming from the kitchen beyond. Hello? You don't think you'll be needing any bread? Please don't touch that. Oh, hello, Master Aaron. Is there something I can do for you? What time will dinner be? I want to ask you something about your time here. I'm sure you can do lots of things for me, lovely. Why is there always an option to try and get into her pants? Or dress? Actually, I wanted to ask you something about working for my family. Oh? How do you deal with my father's temper? I'm concerned that my father's bad temper doesn't seem to have improved much over the years. Does he give you much abuse? I wouldn't call it abuse, Mr. Aaron. He can certainly be a very demanding employer, but there's nothing wrong with that. I am very grateful to have his position. I'm sorry, I must get back to work now. I will ring the bell when dinner is ready. Oh man, I legitimately don't know what to do. What is going to be the ultimate goal? What is the path forward? I've got to take my sister out of the equation. That is just part of the game. This guy just wants to take out his sister, but who is his sister? You enter the surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Aha! I thought I smelled a rat. Have you come here to see me, little rat? Okay, how are you feeling? Hello, Jennifer. How have you been? How have I been? What an odd thing for a little rat to ask. Normally, they just say squeak, squeak. You used to have a pet rat, didn't you? Remember what I did to him? Oh, how he squeaked. Such great pain for such a little creature. What did you want to talk? I see you still collecting mirrors. I just came to see how your mirror collection is getting on. How many do you have now? 73. Can you use all of them at once? Of course not. What a silly question. Are you making fun of my mirrors, little rat? You'd better not be. Go away. I don't want to speak to you anymore. Wow. I can see why he doesn't like his sister much. You step inside your former bedroom, now a simple guest room. Most of your old furniture has vanished. It's probably thrown on a bonfire, knowing your father. There's at least one item of yours remaining in the former room. The old fencing sword. At least this is a weapon with which you are very well practiced. I'm gonna leave it there. That is honestly the worst thing to try to use to get rid of my sister. If I was to do that with a fencing sword, which I am known to be pretty good with, yeah, that's just not gonna fly. But I'm gonna have to call it here. That is all the time I have for this one, everyone. If you want to see me actually play more of the deed, let me know in the comments below. I know I haven't done a whole lot, but I've formed an idea of what I could do. And honestly, I think I've made a lot of mistakes already. So if you want to see me play more of it, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, have fun, everyone.